Hey everybody. So this is the first, okay, well now the sun's behind me. I don't know how good this is gonna look, but here we go. The first test of the GoPro Media Mod. So here I'm using the front microphone, and it's about a foot away from my face. I'm in linear mode, and you can select either the back speak microphone. So like if you're doing point of view video and you're pointing stuff out, you know, you can shoot and the microphone's facing you. I'm using the front microphone, vlog style, because obviously this is kind of like a vlog style. And then there's another setting for, I guess it's like stereo. So I guess it utilizes maybe both microphones. I have to look into that to see what that means, but it kind of like automatically uses the stereo sound. That's good. I mean, it looks good. I think for vlogging, this is definitely, I enjoy vlogging with the GoPro. It's easy to move around with it. The quality's great. So now I'm gonna go in the car and see what the sound is like when I'm in a kind of an enclosed environment. So here we go. We're in the car again. I'm holding the GoPro about a foot away from my face. So hopefully this is great. I mean, the microphone on the GoPro is a good microphone. I mean, I think the sound quality on the GoPro Hero 8 Black is like light years ahead of the 5 and the 6 and even the 7. I've been doing a podcast with this. For those of you that are interested, I do a Star Wars related podcast called Star Wars Car Talk, and I basically do it in the car with the GoPro mounted on the windshield. So I'm curious how much better it's gonna sound with this microphone. You tell me in the comments below. I'm gonna take it out of the case while I'm in here, and at least you can see a comparison. So here it is with the Media Mod on. Okay, and here it is. Here's the GoPro without the Media Mod, which I just noticed that this little thing is kind of like spring loaded, which is kind of interesting. So you lock it like that, and there it is. So I was using this little front microphone. It also has a back microphone there. So like if you're recording like this, you can just have it record your voice as you're, you know, shooting things and talking. But this is kind of like the vlogging one if you want to use the front mic. Well, anyway, you tell me, how's the audio of just the GoPro without it as compared to when I had it on? Okay guys, so final thoughts on the GoPro Media Mod. I gotta say, my feelings are a little bit mixed on this. On the one hand, I was able to get this at a deep discount. I got this half off because of a promotional coupon code that I got from GoPro for filling out like a survey over the holidays. And that really was what encouraged me to pull the trigger and get it. I knew that I wanted to get it, but I just didn't want to spend $80 on this because I wasn't sure how good this was going to be. I gotta say, really, the only big advantage to this thing is the fact that you have a cold shoe mount on top and on the side, so it gives you those options. It does give the camera a little, like a bit of a meatier feel in your hand. So to have it in here, it's something a little bit more, I guess, more sturdier in your hand, more legit like a camera. It kind of gives it more of like the point and shoot type of feel of a camera. It looks a little bit more professional because it has a little microphone there and the cold shoe mounts, like I said, on the side and on the top. But really, as far as these microphones are concerned, I don't know. As far as them, like the audio didn't really sound all that great. To me, I don't know, to my ears, I feel like this front-facing microphone sounds a little tinny, like the treble is very high and it's not really picking up like the bass of your voice. Like I mean, granted, it's such a tiny microphone. I actually have been using this GoPro in the car mounted to the windshield, and I actually have a little tiny microphone like just kind of sticking down like this, and I've been recording a little ceramic mic, which I'll link below, and I've been recording a video / podcast. But as far as like just using this, I think this is great just to leave it in there. Just for run and gun stuff. So like for regular vlogging, the microphone of the GoPro Hero 8 is pretty good anyway, but this kind of just makes it sound slightly better. I can't really say that this is like so much better. I mean, the fact that it has this little rear camera, so when you're holding it like this and kind of talking to it as you're filming, that's a nice feature. The stereo mic, I don't see what the point of that really is, what the advantage. of that really is. And that's pretty much it. I mean, for $80 is a lot, but then again, the hideous dongle that GoPro sells, that I've made videos on in the past, you know, I'll link a few, it was $50 and it was absolutely horrible. This at least puts all your ports right on the side. You know, you got your mini HDMI, USB-C, and the 3.5 millimeter jack for microphones. So if you definitely want to up your game as far as vlogging or creating content with a GoPro, that's not action, because obviously once you have it in this thing, you know, all these ports are exposed. So you don't want to put this in the water. You don't want to like strap it to your helmet and go skiing with it or whatever, because you're gonna damage it, the electronic. Once this gets wet, it's done. But as far as using it to maybe as a second camera for like doing interviews, or you know, using it for vlogging, I think it's a great little investment if you don't want to spend a lot of money on a big setup with a big camera, and you just want to go with something like this, which is kind of like what I do. I mean, I have a DSLR with a Boya mini microphone, which is very similar to the Rode Video Micro. I'll link it below. And I've been very happy with my little setup, my Canon SL2 with my Canon 10 to 18 millimeter little vlog setup. This is like the eco version, the economy version of like what, you know, guys like Casey Neistat would vlog on. This is just the budget version, and it works pretty well. I'm filming on it right now. I'm not using the microphone on top. I'm actually using a newer boom mic down here, which you don't see. So hopefully the sound is a little bit better. But again, this thing, if you can get it at a discount, I definitely say pick it up. And if you definitely want to vlog and you can spare the 80 bucks, then definitely get it. But don't expect this to be like the best microphone ever. This is basically a cage for your GoPro that gives you 2 cold shoe mounts, gives you a microphone, and gives you ports on the back. So for that, I'd say it's a pretty good accessory. The one thing I would say is they need to create some kind of like some kind of like dead cat that like can attach to this, maybe like with elastic or something that attaches to it to kind of give this a little bit more of the dead cat basically for it. So that's my 2 cents on this accessory for the GoPro, the Media Mod. If you've purchased one of these in the past, if you've purchased one of these recently, let me know down in the comments, what do you think? I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out some of our other videos over here. Please subscribe, and if you enjoyed it, click the like button. If this wasn't helpful, then, you know, click the unlike button. But please let us know what you think of this guy, and we'll see you in the next video.